want to start without you, but you're here now. That's all that matters. Once again, and yet again, I have seen and done and burnt many wonderful things out here at the magnificent Black Dog Desert. I want to share them with you. So let's do it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go do some Burning Man right now.
I'm the creator of Beam from Burning Man 2022. The original idea from Beam came from this feeling that I wanted to convey, which is it's sort of this progression of a moment of intensified consciousness, or a moment of presence as you sort of reach the top of the pinnacle of this beam. And the thing that I really love to explore with this is that if you see it's made out of it's called a W14 by 99 I-beam. And the walking surface is more than a foot across. So there's no way that this is like a balance beam. It's not like a physically challenging thing to walk on. The challenge really comes in the play between your mind and your risk that you're taking, and the responsibility you're adding with each step that you're taking, and sort of where your limits are within that process. And so I wanted to offer people that challenge, and for them to find that point that for them was like the edge of what was possible for them. And I've played with this throughout my work since I started working with Stone 27 in 2019, and that was also a really simple feeling captured. And I think it's a little bit different, but it's still offering people this journey up into the air in a context where we're not really sure it's quite safe. Like, we're not sure if it's quite possible. In both pieces, I try to keep the structures to the point where when you just look at them, you really have no idea if it's like structurally sound. And I think that adds to sort of like the magic of it being able to exist. And I collaborate with an engineer, Amikai Gonen, and we work really hard to make sure that there's as little structural elements as possible. Everything is sized to be safe but appropriate, and create a little mystery through that process.
Illumicone is a sculpture of lights that's interactive. You can go inside of the cone, play with different widgets, and as you're playing with the widgets, the lights above you will be changing. The coolest thing, though, about Illumicone is that when there's a ton of people in there, you have no idea what's going on. It's just total chaos. It's like you can't really tell that you're actually controlling what's happening because everyone inside is also controlling it. So the magic really comes when there's 1 or 2 people who just get this inkling like, hey, I think there's something going on here and we're missing it. And when one of those people steps up and tries to get everybody to stop what they're doing for one moment, and then one by one, people start playing with Illumicone, that's when just that moment of, oh wow, we really are controlling the lights. And without that cooperation and just that magic that comes, you wouldn't be able to know it. I've met people who have played with Illumicone and they had no idea that they were actually controlling the lights because it was just a cacophony while they were there. So yeah, we love Illumicone. We're a group of burners from Idaho who have built it. We've been bringing it to the playa since 2016, and over the years we've just been creating new widgets, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. We love it.
What can we say? Burning Man's stained glass nostalgia. This is awesome. It's like Burning Man's greatest hits done in stained glass, and I'm very much enjoying it. 10 out of 10.
First and foremost, it is a love letter to Burning Man art. It's an assertion that art is important to look at in its own right, and by contextualizing it as like stained glass or almost like quasi-religious imagery, I was also maybe trying to say that, yeah, it's important, but maybe we take it a little too seriously sometimes. So I don't know, maybe trying to have my cake and eat it too on that. But really through the course of doing it, and once we got it built and lit up and everything, I just thought, this kind of in a weird way captures a little piece of the magic of seeing this work in the play. If you put those images in a book, I mean, it's a nice book, but it looks great on your coffee table, but you don't feel it. But there's something about them being in light. I don't know, humans really respond to images in light. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know, the Catholic Church figured that out centuries ago. I'm just, whatever. So, partly that, and also just being on the playa, being there and wandering among them and looking out and seeing other things and hearing people tell stories about them. It just really connected, and it really connected as, I think, purely on the level of an homage, a love letter to that Burning Man visual culture.
Returning to the burn after taking time off was rough. I don't know if I got like older, weaker, more fragile or what, but I got crushed last year. This is the time in the video when we do a flashback. Unfortunately, Mark forgot to record his, but I think we all forgot things last year. I forgot to drink enough water.
Mentioned the sky yet on the way to Burning Man. This will be my first official mention of the sky on official 24 hours of Burning Man on the way to Burning Man duty. So sky update, nice, clear, powder blue, I would say. I'm probably actually, to be honest, more looking at the landscape than the sky at the moment. The landscape's lovely. There's like flat lake bed over there. There's mountain ridges. There's more hills over there. The first couple of times you come out here, you're like, oh, we must be in the desert now. And then eventually you realise that there's more desert to come. You have to have your desert appetizer. Just, maybe a desert palate cleanser, a main desert, and then you get to, can you see where I'm going with this? Dessert. And the pudding, the beautiful pudding of the desert at the end of this last couple of years is Burning Man. So I'm going all in on pudding. Folks, here it comes, crossing the event horizon. We're leaving the road. you feel that? I can feel it. That's the feeling of your wheels heading down into Burning Man, the Black Rock Desert. First time in, 3 years? We're back! I'm excited. Are you excited? Okay, Burning Man Sky Update, Waiting in Line edition. We got here after the sun set. There will be more sunsets later. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the line.
Oh, it's magnificent!
It is, isn't it? There you go. I've Sky Magnificented already, and I've just got out of the thing. We were at the end of the line. Now the line's going that way, but mostly it's going that way. It's about 10 o'clock. It got dark, it got windy, it got dusty, not necessarily in that order. I thought I lost my vehicle pass, which sucked. It had fallen between the seats. Did not have fun looking for that. I had a bit of an anxiety attack, so I didn't film that, obviously. But ADHD in full effect. Burning Man Sky Update. The sky is full of dust. The ground is covered in dust. I'm covered in dust. It's basically been the what?
This tape measure is magnificent.
Dave has a magnificent tape measure. He's very proud of it. So we should probably, God bless him, he loves that tape measure. It's people with clipboards. I was going to say men with clipboards, but I realised that was a bit gender stereotyping. So it's people with clipboards. I don't have a clipboard, obviously. How many are you going to install?
2.
Just 2, come on. At the whole event, there's more than that.
You've been here, you can answer that question.
I can't do the math. I mean, I guess
Me
it's
neither.
X number of streets times X number of corners.
I think we've done like 50.
50. Friday, just before sunset edition. The sky has mostly had thick clouds of dust billowing around in it. The sky and the dust have become one. They're not two separate things at this point. They're very much a single entity that's giving us all a slightly more weather-centric Burning Man than we're used to. But that's fine. We were due one. We've had it too good for too long. It's about time the weather struck back, and it did big time. See you later. Oh look, it would be 24 hours of Burning Man if I didn't film myself in a mirror at some point. Eggs Bar isn't here this year, but Flaming Lotus Girls will have to do. Not have to do, that's not a downgrade in any way. There we go. It's Saturday morning. Heidi is going to once again reverse her trailer into a narrow space, and I'm going to film it in case something goes wrong. Hi Heidi.
Hi.
They're going.
To make
They're
this
going
easier.
the wrong
I'm
way.
hoping we're making this easier by asking John here. To
Right.
How are we doing? Oop, oop, oop.
Who's better at this than I am?
This is the quality content you came here for, right? Saturday morning and already I've seen a number of do not climb the trees, art, whatever signs. I presume people ordered them from ineffectualoptimisticsigns.com. For the sake of the artists, if they do have a sign up that says please don't climb on the art, please don't climb on the art.
So I first got into this group back when they finished Temple of Flux, and Max Poynton at the time did Gazebo in 2012, and that's sort of when this group came together. Then we did the lighthouses in 2016,
right?
The Black Rock lighthouses, and then we came back for the Folly in 2019, and then we came back for Paradisum in 2022, and everybody worked on projects all in between.
Right.
It's a big group that forms and reforms.
So you're gluttons for punishment.
We're gluttons for punishment, for big wooden art that burns.
Right, and for people who didn't get the chance to see Paradisum up close, what was going on? What's not obvious to the naked eye?
Lots of patterns, lots of geometric patterns. There's just a level of detail there at Paradisum. If you look at it with all the trees and the tree trunks, that all of it has a story. So,
nice.
Back to our friends.
Here we have it, once again, in line at the DMV, the most absurd automotive eye candy you're going to get this side of the Manburn. Always entertaining. From a visual perspective, it's what I could only describe as a target-rich environment. Art cars of all shapes, sizes and volumes. Not that I'm going to ride on any of them because I like to be in control of my own destiny, not playing, not getting on an art car, not knowing where it's going and leaving it all to chance. I'll leave that to other people, but I certainly enjoy looking at them from the sidewalk, as it were. While we're at the DMV, have we mentioned the sky yet today? It's been so relentlessly dust stormy that I barely mentioned the sky. But it's clearing, not so much over there, but if you can see this, and I can't tell if you can, behind me we're starting to get blue skies, nothing but blue skies. I can't sing. Among the many other things I can't do, I can't sing. Hi there.
How you doing?
Would you say that the most important thing about an art car is size or concept?
Concept.
Concept, and what do you call this?
This is Jaws.
Jaws. Fair enough, and you have a clipboard.
He's a pescatarian.
Eats other fish. Very good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Pink Diesel here from Hair of the Dog, and just got off shift from the DMV. First day. What can we say about it? It's typical DMV. It was dusty. It was confusing. Some stuff went awry and broke, but we fixed it. We came through and prevailed. And we have some amazing mutant vehicles and art cars that come out here to shut their stuff, and after being gone for 2 years, it's gonna be a good dusty year.
I don't get on art cars because they take you places you don't want to go.
Every time I've got on an art car, it takes you somewhere I don't want to go, and then it breaks.
Right.
And then I gotta walk further than I was the first time to get back.
All right, thank you.
Well, thank you. I'm gonna go do some Burning Man right now.
Excellent, you do that. Cheers.
See the sky?
But the sky is very dusty today.
This guy again.
It's me again, I know. I'm just meandering around taking pictures of things. Okay, two classic Burning Man things are going on at the same time here. One, the ancient Burning Man art of decorating your bike so it looks exactly the same as everybody else's to make it more confusing later.
Hey, Mark, I heard that.
They weren't meant to hear that. And B, me pacing up and down impatiently, waiting for people to be ready to leave camp. All I'm doing now is killing time. What I really want to be is out there, but they're taking so fucking long. Hurry up, people. It's amazing out there. And we're sitting around here, surrounded by tents, camping chairs and dust. And great, the conversation's good, the company's great, but it's blindingly magnificent out here. Burning Man Sky update, pacing up and down, waiting to get out of camp edition. It's going to be sunset soon and I'm really trying to get out of camp. And I just really wish these people would hurry up. Come on. Alright, that's enough. Bye. Heidi, how was it?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. I mean, they've just been cleaned. It was fine.
Yeah.
Oh, the suspense. Okay, Amy, your first trip to the porta potties at Burning Man, how was it?
I didn't fall in. I survived.
Okay, that's all you can really hope for. It's sunset and we made it out of camp and that's all I cared about really. I'm having a pickle outside planned Playa Hood. Plan A was have a pickle. Actually, plan A was getting a pickle, plan B was have a pickle. I've opted for plan B. I have had a pickle. Nice people. Alright, catch you later. Cheers. If we wait long enough, maybe we'll see a dome land on someone's toe. Burning Man, Sky update, Saturday evening, just past sunset o'clock. I'm going to do the old school, can Mark still in his cycle with one hand, with no hands and make a video? And I think the answer is no at this point. I used to be able to do this. And then either I got older, the bike got heavier, my balance got worse, all of the above. Let's give it a go. Let's not fail. Another optimistic no climbing sign as these figures climb what looks suspiciously like the corporate ladder.
Hi, my name is Martin Taylor, and last year I made the Seed of Dreams sculpture for Burning Man. And I was inspired that year by the theme of Burning Man, which was waking dreams. And this was the first burn after the pandemic. And during the pandemic, I had gotten really into reading like Jungian philosophy books. So I picked up a bunch of anthologies of Carl Jung's writings. If you know about Carl Jung, he was really interested in how people's subconsciouses affect their waking decisions. So as a therapist and a psychologist, he would sit with patients and he would listen to their dreams and get them to record their dreams and remember their dreams so that he could understand their subconscious thought and then try and help them with their life. And he really changed how people think about the subconscious mind and what power it has over our waking lives. So I thought that was just all stewing in my mind, and with the theme being waking dreams, I was really inspired to make something where I felt like we could go inside of a head, and it could even create kind of like a little place where people could hang out and have conversations about that.
So, Pickles, have you seen the sky at Burning Man?
Well,
how is it?
I've seen some of it. Currently, quite good.
Quite good.
It's not in my eyes.
Right.
Well, the particulate of it is not in my eyes, which has been quite a trifling matter for my life lately.
It's up there. It's all the way over there. The lighting's better here. The sky's up there. Look, there's a picture of me up there, which I'm definitely not standing next to, in the hope that someone notices that I'm standing next to a picture of myself. Back to the sky. I'll try not to talk all the way through it. Just look at it, don't ignore me. I'm doing a bad job of this, am I not? Have you seen the sky yet at Burning Man?
It's magnificent.
It's absolutely awesome. It's the best thing ever. How are you guys?
Absolutely great.
Party!
It's the cleanest you'll be all week.
That's right.
Everybody need a break.
There, you gotta get in.
3, 4, rolling it. Do it. Nice work. Yes. The other side of that line is Burning Man.
All right.
And when you cross, if you choose to cross that line, everything will change and everything will be different, but only if you want it to be, and only if you're willing to put in the work to make it happen. So my question to you is, do you want to cross the line?
Yes!
Okay, cross the line. All right. Ring the bell. You're at Burning Man. It's your event.
Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Take it off.
Oh,
take it off. Don't be scared.
First year at Burning Man.
Tara, have you seen the sky today?
It looks magnificent.
It absolutely does. Today, this has been the best day for Sky so far. You arrived on the best day for Sky so far. I mean,
I'm excited about it.
oh my goodness! What do you think?
It's magnificent!
That is the only correct answer.
Oh, I
You
love
both
it.
get an A+. You've just arrived at Burning Man and you've already scored A+. Well
Oh,
done.
yeah.
Hey,
Go and see if you can get extra credit.
you know what we should do right now?
Some Burning Man?
We should go do some Burning Man right now!
I don't even have to do the catchphrases anymore. I'm outsourcing them. It's great.
I just spent 8 straight hours at the Greeter station welcoming people to Burning Man, which was a lot of fun. I think I've possibly destroyed my voice in the process, which would be problematic because for the most part I really enjoy the sound of my own voice and I'm relying on it to make more of this video. Fingers crossed it comes racing back shortly.
Photography. I've been working on the doc team for about 6 years now. It's my 8th burn, and I also make little cool gifting dust globes, which is like a little Burning Man snow globe but with dust. He's all wrapped up there, so I'll keep him in there. So I love gifting. I gift my photography and lots of cool gifts and anything else I can do.
So how did you get involved in Burning Man in the first place?
On a whim, a friend invited me to come to this desert event, and I was like, that sounds terrible in a hot desert. No, that sounds uncomfortable.
Were you in Australia at the time?
I was in London at the time. So I said no. I said no, I'm cool. But then I saw a picture of this surreal art car in a desert, absolutely phenomenal colours, and this incredibly crafted, janky little art car hanging out. I was like, what is that? And the caption was Burning Man 2010.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second, what is this? I then Googled it, went to the actual website, and there's like, then saw the rest is history. I was like, wait a second, this is not what I thought it was. This is not some music festival. This is Creators Paradise, an event.
So what's your favourite thing to document?
Oh, it's a tough one. It's a tough one, Mark. Oh, I'd say the 10 principles.
Yeah.
They're challenging. So how do you show immediacy in a picture? Or, I mean, leave no trace is easy, get pictures of people picking stuff up, but I always challenge myself to try and find the 10 principles in the pictures. It's a bit of an ongoing theme of mine.
Excellent. And how much of your day is spent chasing images?
All of it. I get about 4 hours sleep a day, a night. And by the end of the festival, I'm pretty much burning the candle down both ends and in the middle a bit. So it gets pretty tiring by the end.
Excellent. All right, thank you, Jamen.
Thank you, Mark.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Date. Sunday evening. My voice is shot from spending all day at the Greeter station greeting people. It was worth it. It was worth it losing my voice to help some people lose their minds in the process. The sky is like a beautiful abstract painting right now. It's almost surreal how beautiful it is. And it looks like Salvador Dali has snuck in and added a few elephants to the overall sense of surreal wonder in the Nevada desert. early in the week at Burning Man. Look at it. I mean, come on. The lamplighters of Burning Man. Long may they light lamps in robes while carrying what looks like heavy wooden equipment. Rather them than me, but as I say, I'm so...
I'm David Day, and this is Merkaba Portal. Second time we brought this installation to Playa, and it's a star tetrahedron. It's the Star of David. So people jump inside. It's got an energy generator inside. So the hippies go in, spin the thing up, charges the batteries, powers the lights. So it's like this full-on interactive, you know, installation. It's like all the things Burning Man. It's spiritual. It's steampunk. It's got the interactivity, and it's dangerous.
Excellent. Burning Man bonus sky update. The sky, I mean, you can't really capture on camera how beautiful it is, but it's absolutely beautiful. And then there's some fire art over my shoulder here. Jojo, have you seen the sky?
I have.
How would you describe it?
It's fucking magnificent.
Someone somewhere at Burning Man is having a camp meal staring at the back of an RV right now because they all got together for a camp meal at sunset. What I'm saying to you yet again, much like Bernie Saunders, yet again I'm telling you, get out here for this, it's the best. All right, Tobias, ask me a question and see if I'm willing to answer it.
Okay, so your answer was number 3. The question is, have you ever been in love? If so, can you describe the feeling?
I've been in love with many members of my family, and any time I see my kids at night before bedtime is very much, I'm very in love with them. And with that comes the pain of watching them grow older and wanting to freeze them at every set step, but knowing you just can't.
Yeah.
So that is the pain of being in love.
Yeah.
But it's a good pain.
Good, man. Good.
How did I do? Did that sound somewhat sincere?
No, that sounded amazing.
90%.
90%, man. No, that was right.
I love you, the kids. If you're watching this at home, I'm missing you. But Daddy had to go to Burning Man because reasons. Mechanical, and my mind has been completely, once again, blown by the one and the only Mr. Twain Flatmo.
That's Temple, and that's Man.
Living Lois Girls, proper hot shit Burning Man. Nice work, ladies.
Birmingham.
can't see, obviously, so you'll just have to take my word that every time I do that, fire comes out. Actually, here, I'll show you, look.
Can I film you doing this?
Yes, already on. Is the
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the legendary Mark Day!
Push the button. Push the button. Push the button.
I mean, it was okay. It was okay.
You know you're at Burning Man when you can feel the heat searing your face. That's proper Burning Man. You can't get that with LEDs. Only fire could deliver the my face is being seared feeling that we so value at Burning Man. It's an awesome ramp. It's a one person at a time ramp. It's a catwalk of a ramp. Sunday night, man base o'clock. I lost track.
But anyways, welcome to Burning Man. Welcome to Ebb and Glow Village 2022. I can't believe we are here. I am summoning all of my energy right now to be really energetic because I am so hungover.
This was a fucking bitch of a build week. The dust just about killed us and put us way behind, but everybody worked so damn hard. I thank you so much. There's no way this could have been done without you.
Take a good look at the 10 principles and imagine removing the element of consent from them. Would any of them work? In bed, we're convinced the answer is no. That's why we believe that consent is the 11th principle. Radical consent is what creates this amazing event. Anything that attacks consent attacks our community, and there is no event without consent.
What I like to do is a ritual of greeting with everyone in the camp. So what I want you to do is, listen to me first, we're going to go outside and form a large circle and do a spiral dance, which is a way of, I'll lead the circle, and everyone will be able to greet everyone, but we're going to do it COVID safe. I'm going to walk like at least 6 feet away from everybody.
I joined very Gogo. Nice to meet you.
Hello. Hello.
If you're super tall, you should be up on the sky deck in the second row.
Idiots versus Gravity, Ebb and Glow Sky Deck Edition. Is it safe with that many people up there? I don't know, probably yes. I wouldn't really include it in the video if it wasn't. My voice is still wrecked from yesterday. But here we go, Camp 4 is happening again. Look at all the lovely smiling faces.
This way so we can tell you where to move.
When I walked in here, I was like, oh man, this man's small, and I wasn't feeling it. But I just hung out, and then everyone here started seeing things, noticing special things that you don't see on the first go around. The best way to see this is actually laying down.
Okay.
So the first thing we noticed is the characters on the walls, they evolve. The lioness here, she's pregnant, and then on the ceiling she's lactating, she's got 3 boobs.
I hadn't noticed that until you pointed it out, thank you.
You're welcome.
My name is Sasha Friedkin, and we are looking at the Temple of Fluff, and more importantly, the meaning of Mariah. our Lord and Savior.
Are there any particular life lessons one would get from reading the meaning of Mariah?
Right in the beginning, I don't know if you know this, but this is the craziest shit ever. I refuse to acknowledge time, famously so. If there's one thing Mariah Carey is famous for, it is not acknowledging time. And so lastly, but firstly, and always, come to Playa Mariah Friday night. There will be a reading of the book. We will do Mariah karaoke, and she's actually not that important, but we love her anyway.
We love her.
God bless.
All right.
Would you like a copy?
I don't appear. I have no pockets. No, thank you.
It's probably the worst thing you'll read in your life, and maybe the best.
All right. What's your verdict on the weather?
The weather?
Uh-huh.
It's hot.
Dusty.
Hot.
Fucking perfect.
It's so hot.
Actually, this is the nicest it's been in a fucking week. So enjoy.
Yeah.
All the participants come and get the nice weather, and everyone's been building and working and fucking a dust cloud.
Right.
But no, it's
here,
gorgeous
so
though.
now we get to enjoy ourselves.
Sunsets have been.
Exactly. Last night, top shelf.
Yeah.
Top shelf.
Yeah, just chef's kiss.
All right.
But,
Awesome, guys.
yeah.
Yeah, there it goes.
Hi, Amy. Hi. I'm just capturing for posterity your debut as a Burning Man artist. You're doing the thing. Look at you. You're doing the thing. Heidi's so proud of you. Aren't you, Heidi? You are so proud of her right now. Ow! Ah, I can't. Ow! My voice is. Ow! What's the best I can do right now? Burning Man Sky update Monday evening. There's my bike. There's my crappy Halloween jack-o'-lantern. There's Ali. There's the sky. Again, top shelf. Last night was beyond belief. This one, look at these clouds back here. They're all just kind of like patiently waiting for their moment in the spotlight, patiently waiting for their moment, not to shine so much as like reflect these beautiful pastel pinks and blues back at us. What's inside the box? Brad Pitt, a Sharpie.
I was just given this
right
by the previous occupant of the box, who was instructed to pass it along.
Excellent.
So it's interactive.
Interactive and or crafty move strategy.
The problem with what's in here is it's in here.
Right.
Well, pleasant surprise.
Nice. You, as much as anyone, are now the artist. It's you. That's it. This isn't the start bit, this is just a callback to the start bit. Hey, it's you. You're at Burning Man. It's Monday night. We're at the base of the Man. Obviously the angle is not the best one for looking at them, but the sky is always at the best angle for looking at. Man, I love it here. 24 hours at Burning Man. Idiots versus gravity. Nah, it's fine. There's someone up there. The chances of them falling to a painfully truncated Burning Man experience, pretty low. But we haven't seen anything really super duper dangerous yet. So, you know, this'll have to do for now. Get down here where you belong, not up there. We're not supposed to be up there. What are you doing? Why?
Oh, it's beautiful up here.
But think of the danger, think of the risks.
I'm thinking about living.
Damn you, squirrel, damn you. Burning Man, idiots versus gravity, a rare interview with an idiot to explain what it was like to go all the way up there.
It was very fun.
It was fun.
And I banged my knee a few times, but that's okay. Let's go do some Burning Man right now.
That's the plan. Unfortunately, the plan right now is to go back to camp and put air in the rear tire of my bike. Oh boy.
Got it. Idiots versus gravity, second day.
Warming up the salmon. Whoa, that's salmon wet.
My name is Bernardo, my nickname is Mosquito. It's my first time in Burning Man, it's my first big art project. And I'm fucking joyful. Look at that shit over there, it's fucking massive, it's insane. You just laugh at it.
Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. Yeah, we were at Thunderdome.
If your bike is going to break down at Burning Man, it certainly helps to have a bike repair shop in camp. Nice work, Cranky and Sons Bike Repair Shop. This has been a paid promotion for Cranky and Sons Bike Repair Shop.
See if that's any better. The kid was really friendly. And they
check it out, they're fixing my baby. What was it like coming back to Burning Man after an enforced break?
Kind of nice.
Kind of nice.
Kind of nice. Words are hard.
Harder than I imagined.
Yeah.
I was so excited to come back. I wasn't prepared for how hard.
It's been a bit of a learning, man.
Yeah. Had you forgotten just what a relentless hellscape the whole thing is?
I think the collective we have forgotten.
Right.
Was not expecting it to be nearly as hard.
Excellent. Had you forgotten how much hard work it was?
No, not at all.
Has it been more or less hard work this year than last time?
More hard work on the bumpy roads and the dust.
Yeah.
The sand has been a challenge, but hey, that's what we're here for.
Right.
For that challenge. Absolutely. At the end of the day, we're all happy, smiling, full of joy.
coming back to Burning Man after having the break was so freaking amazing. A little bit overwhelming too because we had gotten in such a sync of how to do it. Starting over a little bit, but welcoming. Everybody's been wonderful. More engagement, more talking, more hugs, more hanging out. It's amazing. Just amazing.
She said it all. I don't have nothing to add.
Excellent. Thank you.
You're going where?
The cuddle thing.
Oh, great. Where is it?
Wow.
Where's your megaphone, Mark?
It's in the tent.
Oh, it's part of your uniform. You don't have your megaphone.
I know.
You're not Mark Day today. You're just Mark.
Can I please just have a tiny little hit?
Here we are, Idiots versus Gravity, near the ground edition. They're not that high off the ground, but they're still going to be playing high-risk poker with Gravity, which always wins in the end.
Hi Daisy, how's your Burning Man going so far?
It's going awesome. Have you seen the sky today?
I have. It's very hot.
Yes.
It's very blue. So far no clouds. Oh look, here's a really fancy automobile.
Ooh, definitely take that.
Yes.
Okay. And your time is...
I said, I don't know about you, but I think this is a load of balls. My verdict on this
Do the joke!
Do the joke! My verdict on this one is it's basically a load of balls.
Hello, my name is Asshole, and this is Consumption.
And I get that it's a dollar sign, I get there's a lot of refrigerators up there. What am I supposed to be feeling right now? Horror?
Yes, horror, disgust, yeah, all of the above. This is our statement to the overconsumption of our society.
Any particular reason for going with large white goods?
Yes, went to the dump, and there was this seemingly endless stream of appliances, and decided we should make an art project out of it, and this is what you got.
And I guess often built into these kind of things is some kind of functional obsolescence where they stop working.
Yeah, well, they're a pain in the ass to work on. As we took them apart and took all the internals out to make them lighter, and they're awful. And so it's really difficult to repair them when they break.
Right.
They're the wrong tone.
You know what I'm going to say, don't you? This is not one of these segments where I talk about the sky. This is not the bit where I talk about what you're going to go and do. This, my friends, is top shelf, primo, pure organic and uncut Idiots versus Gravity. They're up there, the Earth is down here, Gravity's in the middle, wondering, do they feel lucky, punks? Partly they do. That's why they're up there, and I'm down here.
Yeah, for Beam, I actually did see a couple people fall off. The ones I saw fell from doing like kind of hand over hand on the bottom. But I think each person is sort of like choosing their own experience that they want. I actually felt like the best experiences that I witnessed were the ones where, you know, it was like an individual person, and it was really outside their comfort zone, and some of them they took like a really long time to go over. You know, people did all sorts of fancy things like ride a bike or go underneath, but I really felt like that the people who got the most out of it were the ones who came to it with like total respect for it and was pushing what was possible for them, and that was really interesting. And you could hear and you could see visually, like there was usually a point where someone would it was pretty similar for a lot of people, where they would feel like it was a little too far off the ground for them, or it wasn't quite correct, and they would sit down, and that was like a very visual signal of like their boundary or their edge on that.
You did it! Thank God.
You got it. You got it, Joe. Yeah, how do you feel? Oh gosh.
You know that being the one with the camcorder makes you the me of your group?
Oh yeah?
Yes. Are you going to film them all and not go over yourself?
Well, actually I went over the other day.
Okay.
I couldn't do it again today.
Some flowers at Burning Man. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to fit in the minivan, but I'll do my best. I've been packing all my songs through right, but anyway, I got you some flowers.
The sky is amazing
and beautiful today.
Are you with the Setting Fire to Things group, or are you just observing?
We're here for a wedding.
We're here for the wedding.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just so happens that these are the Fire Enclave that are practicing. Okay. The Iron Monkeys manage the Fire Enclave, and our friends in the Iron Monkeys is getting married. So.
All right, for many oft-repeated reasons, I'm something of a connoisseur of light tunnels, and this is a very good top-shelf light tunnel. Nice work, whoever built this.
Oh my!
That's fucking outrageous. Game over. Wait, I've got another quarter in my pocket. There you go.
Oh fuck, this is good.
Okay, we better not shit talk him in case we'll record the audio of us going, he's not going to do it, he's not going to do it, he's not going to do it, he's not going to do it.
He'll never make it. No, he's got some... Martin is crushing this. Get him, Martin! You got this. Nailing it. Easy. So, Martin, we've heard it's tough out there. Have you got anything to say to the fans at home?
Look, if they're climbing it from below, it just gets super wobbly. But if not, I think you could actually run this.
Burning Man Sky Update, Red Hot Beverly Edition. The sky is full of flames periodically, but I don't know if we're going to get one at the moment. I haven't timed this well. Should I hit the button? Have you hit the button yet? Should I hit the button? I'm not sure I'm ready for this.
So the BEV uses exactly 400 pounds of propane every night. And what that means in real world terms is, you know that little canister that you have tucked under the barbecue at home?
Right.
That's 20 pounds. So we use 400 pounds every night, roughly between the hours of, I don't know, say 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. or so. Because, you know.
Because why not?
Exactly.
What's been your experience of coming back after a 3-year break? I've been asking people that.
You know, I can hardly believe we're doing it because it just seemed like it would never happen again, right? And now we're actually here in Black Rock City.
We're totally here.
I'm very happy.
Excellent. Thank you. Hi, Sus.
Hello. No makeup. I'm just gonna flash you guys.
You are
beautiful.
Wow.
How do you look?
How do I look? Good question. Dishevelled at best. Burning Man sky update.
There is no sky.
There is no sky. There's only dust that's on the ground and then dust that's in the air. So my sky update is I am about to have a delicious cheese and apple cracker. What kind of cheese is it?
Camisola and Latour.
Latour.
The camisola is fantastic.
The cheese is very stinky and very good.
Almost as stinky as you are, Mark Day.
Thank you. What's it like coming back to Burning Man after the break that we just had?
The first year was so hard to not have a burn. I'd done 5 burns in a row. Not having it that first year was heartbreaking. The second year I expected it, but getting to come home, it's taken me a couple days to get back in the flow, but it feels like everything I missed was waiting for me and stacking up until I got here. And I'm so excited to be back.
Nice. Thank you.
I feel like the energy's different.
Yeah, the energy's a little different. It's a little jarring. We forgot some things like how hot it is, but it feels like coming home again, kind of. It's awesome.
I now understand why people say like it's coming home. I didn't really get it the first time, and then the second we got here, it was like, oh, we're home.
Yeah.
The break. It's great. It's like everybody's really excited. I think it's been a really fun burn. I guess everyone's a little nervous. You know, I think with the weather, it's very, very, very hot this year. But just like every Burning Man, all we do is talk about the weather.
Right.
And,
so true.
It's been fun. I don't know. It's been. I'm ready for it to kick off tonight since he just showed up, so we're kicking it off together
All right.
tonight.
Hi there.
Hi.
Because this is your first time at Burning Man, I can't ask you about what it's like coming back, but how's the experience been so far?
It's been everything, overwhelming, amazing, so much, just mind expanding and exploding.
Excellent, thank you. Burning Man Sky update. Wednesday evening, Sunset Art Tour Edition. Because we finally got out of Adam and Adina's camp. It only took forever. And I knew it was going to, but I've tried to go along with it. I tried to be open to other people's ideas and see where that got me. No, I'm kidding, I'm having a great time. I'm really glad I waited. Should I or should I not push the button? Answer, of course I'm going to push the button, it's Burning Man!
You have to release it.
The horror! The horror! Push the button.
Don't scare me.
I am Absynthia. I am co-lead with John Marks on the Museum of No Spectators, along with our amazing build team. The Museum of No Spectators was first on playa in 2022. We're bringing it back now in 2023. And it really is a museum that embodies all 10 principles. It is radically inclusive, so anyone can hang art in the museum at any time. We have docents on hand to help. You enter through the gifting shop. So we've moved the gift shop where you buy things at the end to where you make things at the beginning. And we have artists in residence who will be leading workshops to help with that process. Then we have 8 galleries. They all have different themes. This year, one of our galleries is called DIY, the art you've created now, where you can make art at the museum and hang it on the walls. When you exit through the theater of the participant, where we built a stage, and you can do a dance, you can sing a song, you can recite poetry, you can put on a little performance, whatever you want to do.
Nice, and in a way, you have the Smithsonian exhibit to thank for the inspiration, maybe?
Yes, the exhibit at the Smithsonian and Cincinnati Museum and the Oakland Museum of California Art really inspired the Museum of No Spectators. I was working there as a volunteer and just envisioned what would this actually look like within the 10 principles of Burning Man. I went to the museum, there were member privileges for entrance, there were timed entrances, there was art by many talented artists, but a lot of my friends were not included. Very talented artists. And you exit through the gift shop where you could literally purchase things that I have been gifted for free on the playa. So we just sort of took it from the default world experience of a museum to the Burning Man experience of a museum where everyone is an exhibiting artist.
Proper Burning Man. Can you feel it?
Making a video of this shit too?
This is pretty much what I'm doing right now. It's so damn hot. It's incredible. Yeah. Burning Man sky update. The sky is on fire.
pretty cool. Nice work, Laura Kimpton. They've not changed the sheets.
There's one of those.
Yeah, we did too.
How's it like coming back after all this time away?
Back here to
Yeah.
Burning Man after years? Well, it was very nice to come back to what the fuck are we doing here again?
Right.
But at the same time, it feels really good.
Excellent. And I'm gonna plug my own sticker. And what are we looking at?
I am George Stafford, or Dog's Body on Playa. You were looking at Golden Guy Alley. It is based on Golden Gaia Alley, G-A-I, in Tokyo. And it is a collection of tiny little spaces, mostly bars, some food, and just some entertainment. But a wonderful 2 or 3 street little alley full of these tiny little places that people get together and talk and communicate and share experiences. And at big crazy Burning Man, we like to come back to the small and talk to people and enjoy all the different range of things you can find in the alley.
Can you throw out just some of the different concept and themes?
Oh yeah, we've had art exhibits in there. We've had massage parlors. We've had tarot card tea lounges. We have what we call our receptionist. A gentleman brings in an old style switchboard and runs phones to each bar so we can communicate with each other. We have Korean soju lounges, we have whiskey bars, we have everything that you can think of.
You better mention the Lemmy for obvious reasons.
Oh yes, and the Lemmy, our Motorhead bar, it also has video poker in it, which Lemmy loved himself, so yeah.
How many bars?
We had 27 spaces in the alley this year. About 21 or 22 of those were bars. I think we had 5 other just food establishments or the Tarot Card Tea Lounge and other things. And this year, 2023, we're actually going to have a small alley open up in the 430 neighborhood. So 730 is our normal home. We don't give out the direct address because we get busy too quickly. But we're going to have another new alley pop up over on 430.
Just tell me, what was it like coming back to Burning Man after an enforced break?
Oh my gosh, coming home for sure. For sure coming home, but it was just more surreal and more exciting, and we were so much more present.
It's funny, when we got here, being gone for so long, you arrive and the emotions hit you. It's just like, you know, just being gone for so long.
Just thinking about it makes me want to cry.
Yeah, it's just been amazing.
You can cry on camera. It'd be good for my video. It would be good for my video if you cried on camera.
Well, guess what? I can do it because just coming back here, seeing all my family, it's been amazing. I love it.
Excellent.
I love it. I've missed it so much.
Thank you.
It's really wonderful. It's where I want to be. And I want to be with her and the rest of my family. We just got our photo shoot done.
Excellent. Thanks,
so
Ron.
I'm really happy to be here, and it's a privilege to be in Black Rock City. And I really appreciate it more after having a little
medical emergency.
ER in Reno.
Okay. How's coming back to Burning Man?
Wonderful. So good after so long.
It's magical. It's incredible. It feels like home. And it makes you really realize how quickly things can change and how quickly you can lose things that you really care about. So glad to be back at the burn.
It felt like going to your grandmother's house, a place that is so safe and welcoming. So exciting.
Is this terrifying looking? I'm guessing yes. Burning Man, sky update. The sky is once again full of lake bed. The ground is in the sky and there's rather a lot of it. Bend at your elbows, arms out more. Didn't get it.
I'll tell you when I got it.
He'll tell you when you got it. We got it. We can go now. We got the shots. We got the shots. Isn't that all you can ask for? Burning Man, sky updates. Friday night. Dust particles ahoy. Check this out. These rods are vibrating in the wind. It's crazy. Nice. We are in a dust storm and it's absolutely awesome. This is the most fun. I mean, it's very dusty obviously, and I should be wearing these. But yeah, look at it.
Camera pointing the other way, please. Camera pointing the other way.
Yeah, I mean, and people are. It looks fucking cool. I'm wondering.
Burning Man Sky update Friday morning at the Trash Fence edition. I'm not saying you should stay up all night one night and watch the sunrise, but it could happen and you may as well be prepared for that possibility. That's it. There's the sun. That's awesome. Heidi.
Yes.
What was it like coming back to Burning Man after an enforced break?
There's a lot of excitement. It was a little more challenging than I remembered. But I still have had those awe and aha moments throughout the journey. I don't know, it's been great, honestly. And you know what I realized the most was being around people like you. And our community here is really why we do this. So it doesn't even matter where or what. So I'm gonna rethink all this stuff next time.
Excellent, thank you. Question, what's it like coming back to Burning Man after a break, an enforced break?
Fucking hot and dusty is what it's like.
Yeah?
Yes.
Had you forgotten that part?
I had forgotten that part.
Excellent. Thank you, Sharma.
I love you, Mark.
So, what was coming back to Burning Man like after an enforced break?
It sucked. It was awesome. It was what we needed.
Horrible.
I like the break.
You like the break?
Yeah, it's good. We need one every once in a while.
We do.
Do something different. Then come back, see your family, join them, have those special moments. We come out here to be with our family. You know, like all the cool stuff is neat. We come here to be with our people.
Excellent, good answer. Thank you. Burning Man can be an absolutely exhausting, absolutely tiring, absolutely draining experience. It can be frustrating, it can be exasperating, it can be exhausting, but the rewards can also be tremendous. For every tremendously awful moment, there's tremendous beauty. I, for example, have just come out of camp one last time. I'm going home tomorrow. I've come out of camp, my mouth is all dry because of the dust, just to see if perhaps this sky is everything that I've heard about. You know, does it live up to the hype? How is it? I mean, it speaks for itself. Yeah, I somehow decide to speak for it too. Sorry, sky, your moment to shine. Okay, that's long enough.
We feel you, we thank you, we give you love. Every hand that blessed this structure, everybody that touched this structure, everybody that built this structure, everybody that poured love, blood, sweat, tears into this space for us to do the damn thing the way we doing it. Look at yourself in the face clearly, in the eyes, in the heart. Understand the privilege, the blessing it is to be here. The ancestors that we call when we dance here. You feel me? This is a personal liberation thing. It's a spiritual thing. It's a real thing. Feel me?
My name is Antoine Lee. I was the artist and architect behind the Solar Shrine project at Burning Man in 2022. The Solar Shrine was an Afro-futuristic temple dedicated to the sun god Ra and to the ancestors. The gateway, which was like a tall structure, was like 3 stories at 35 feet high. And the shrine structure, which was the main building, was like 19 feet high. And underneath the shrine structure was a solar bark. And in ancient Egyptian and Nubian mythology, the solar bark was a boat that would carry a disc or Ra, for the sun god Ra, through the daytime, through the hours in the daytime and into the underworld at night. And then it was like it would be reborn every morning in the east. So that whole architecture dealt with the cult and the cosmology of Ra.
The architect worked with the Black Rock City, the observatory crew, to have perfect alignment with the sun. So as the sun comes up in the east, it will align with the disk, and then it will transverse the sky throughout the day perfectly over the shrine, and then at sunset, it will hit the disk over there and illuminate the bark here.
Update on Saturday morning. It's not too hot yet. I'm off to pack up my tent. Everything is, you guessed it, magnificent. But it really is. I mean, really, trust me on this one. 24 hours at Burning Man, straight talk about snacks, food, meals, and lack thereof. I was very proud of myself this year that I packed. I vacuum sealed and packed real meals that I was on a daily basis going to warm up and enjoy real food with vegetables in it and all sorts. And did it happen? A bit. Did I eat a couple of meals with vegetables in them? Kinda. Am I mostly still surviving on ramen? Absolutely. Does it really hit the spot in the desert? Yes, it does. I packed for someone else that's not me going to Burning Man. I packed for somebody who actually wanted meals, cared about having a first aid kit, all of that kind of stuff. 80% of that stuff I have not touched. I'm not suggesting don't bring anything important. If it's important to you, bring it. But here we are, sitting dusty and sweaty in camp, eating noodles yet again. See you later. Oh hey, it's you. I'm going home soon, and usually at the end of the video I try and find something to say that makes this feel like more than a series of amazing disjointed episodes, which it also is, and that's fine too. So I just wanted to tell you, a couple of years ago I was talking to my dad, and his name's Michael Day, and he was talking about being at a memorial service, and I've just come from the temple. He was at a memorial service for somebody he knew called Danny, and as the service was ending, the organist was playing a hymn, probably Abide With Me. But as the people were getting up to file out of the memorial, the organist just subtly moved into playing Danny Boy. You know, I'm not going to sing it for you. Danny Boy, the pipes are calling me. as he put it to me. I said to her, that was a lovely choice, a lovely little thing. But when it's my turn, don't be playing Michael Rowe, The Boat Ashore. And that was who he was. He didn't always have the most cheerful worldview, but he could certainly find the humour in some of the most unusual places. And I think I've inherited that from him, along with a general desire at Burning Man to always be over there, seeing what the next thing is. He died during COVID, and I didn't get to tell that particular anecdote at his memorial. I had to have it outsourced, but I figured I'd share it with you now. Normally at this point of the video, I have some proof point to the notion that Burning Man is here to raise to the surface the thing that was inside you all along, and you just needed the right conditions to get it out. I guess this time, before I came here, I was thinking about my dad and recognizing that perhaps the joke's on me. What was him, what was his worldview, has been inside me all along. So I never did take him to Burning Man, I never got the chance, but some part of him was always here with me. So that's it. I guess this one's for my dad. I miss him. I had an amazing time. And no, we never played Michael Rowe, The Boat Ashore, but it made me smile. Okay, you have an awesome time. Maybe I'll see you out here next year. See you later, guys. So, Burning Man is very much my spiritual home in the desert. It's where I come to connect with things that make me feel very much alive. This is my actual home in the desert. This is my tent. It's a disaster. I'm packing up to go. Shall we take a look inside? I mean, not really. There's nothing to be gained by going in Mark's tent, but let's find out. As you can see, some people really make an effort to enjoy the comforts of home while at Burning Man, whereas I just throw everything into a tent and get by as best I can. To the end of the video. Well done. I've no idea how long that took you. How was it for you? Was it like one giant binge video, or was it just so full of content and catchphrases and general hubris that you were just like dipping into it in little like a 20-course chef's menu of Burning Man? I'll put this camera down for a sec. Sorry, I'm looking around to make sure I don't get run over. Sometimes I do this when I'm driving, but I'm doing it in a gravel car park instead to cut down on all of that stupid filming and driving at the same time nonsense. Anyway, what's the point of this? The main point is really just to fill the end credits while I thank some people, and also to point out that everything that you've seen so far, yet again, I haven't seen yet. You have seen, once again, messing with the space-time continuum and lorry noise. You've seen more of Burning Man than I have at this point. I haven't gone in yet. You know more about what it's going to be like than I do. I hope it's going to be amazing. Again, we'll find out. You've already found out. I have it all ahead of me. Other than that, basically, by the time I finish this damn video, it's going to be the middle of next year. And I will have used a ton of footage from a bunch of other people, and some of their names probably won't make it into the credits, and it's not, I don't do that on purpose. It's just much like the interior of my tent. My approach to making videos is basically chaos. So if you contributed some footage, some drone footage, some aerial footage, some photography, whatever, and it didn't make it, you didn't make it into the credits, I'm very sorry. But thank you anyway. Thank everybody in my camp for putting up with me. Thanks to my buddy Ali who came to Burning Man again. I'm looking forward to seeing him on Monday. You'll already have seen him. Thank you to my family, Esther and Camille and Ruby, who stayed home while I did all of this. And thank you to you for watching and coming on the journey with me, because otherwise it would just be weird. It would just be me wandering around talking to myself at Burning Man, which is kind of what I'm doing anyway, but this gives it a sort of veneer of respectability. No, respectability is not the right word, but sanity maybe? Anyway, we just did some Burning Man. I'm about to go do some Burning Man. I'm off to talk about the sky. You've probably heard me talk about it a lot. I'm just padding for time anymore, but look, the sun's over there. The sky's magnificent. Burning Man is magnificent. I'm going to grab a cold ice cream treat before going into waiting in line for 4 hours. And if you've stuck with me for the last 90 minutes or whatever it is, or maybe it'll be shorter, maybe it'll 60, but probably not, then thank you very much. I hope to see you when we do that again this next year or the year after, or whenever we let's go do some Burning Man again. I hope you're there and I hope I'm there. I'm damn sure the sky's going to be there. The sky's going nowhere. It's us that are temporal beings. All right, peace out. See you guys later. Go do some Burning Man, or go do whatever you're going to do now. See you later. I'm just waffling now, Mark. You need to stop talking. Okay, I'll stop talking. Bye. What do you think?
Magic glasses changed my life.
Very good. Nice one.
Do you like your magic glasses?
Yeah. Yeah, this has changed my life.
Whatever. Somebody said to me, Mark, there's a painting of you in centre camp. And I said, okay, that seems reasonable. I mean, it's me, why not? But I didn't see it straight away. And when I eventually did see it, it was this. Which isn't even this version of Mark Day, it's an earlier version of Mark Day. This is like the picture of Dorian Gray. It's going to stay young. I'm going to keep getting older.
Don't make the camera shake.
But the real story behind it is, in 2011, I was at the temple, and I'd been at the temple, and I was having a temple-like experience. And while it was very cathartic, as I was walking back to my camp from the temple, I saw something happening, as you do on the playa, and I wandered over to see what was going on. And it was people who were giving out certificates from the Black Rock City University of Life. And as someone who didn't finish college properly, I don't really have a bit of paper like that in my life. And
I thought maybe I would change things up a little, mood-wise, to stand in line for it, even though there's a line, and even though I am on record as saying I don't do lines at Burning Man. And I got this, I chose it myself to master and joint masters in sarcasm and sincerity. And that's what that is. And when I saw Meps, when I saw Margaret, the person who painted it, she said, I don't know if you remember, but I gave you this certificate. And I said, what do you mean don't remember? It's framed and it's on my wall in my home office. And to have it commemorated up here at Burning Man is just...
Nice.
Right, hopefully that comes out.